Following the recent tension between Igbos and the Yorubas in Lagos State, the Southeast Igbo APC Progressive Roundtable held a press conference in Abuja to address the ongoing issue in Lagos State and seek for peace between Igbos and Yorubas. Dr. Uche Diala, the convener of the group, stated that the situation is purely political and a genuine cause for concern to well-meaning Igbos in the country.
The situation with and in the southeast has become most untenable, suffocating, embarrassing, and a genuine cause for concern to all well-meaning and wise Igbo people, especially as these elements amongst us have exported their indiscretion beyond the shores of the southeast. Indeed, even beyond the shores of Nigeria. The recent and deteriorating situation in Lagos between some Igbos and Yorubas is a classic and unfortunate example. Ndi Igbo and Lagos. It must be stated that Igbos have been known for ages to be noble guests who do nothing but add value to their hosts in a symbiotic relationship. These have been the ways of our forebears. That is how our forefathers forged the relationships, bonds, and created the wealth that many of us are enjoying and are benefiting from today. Igbos have never been known to be a burden to their hosts. That is the reason that regions, states, villages, hamlets, and families across the length and breadth of Nigeria, south, north, and west, are filled with noble, peace-loving, and hardworking Igbos, a multitude of who have fully settled in and have no plan of leaving. It goes without saying that nowhere else in Nigeria is that bond of friendship, deep integration, and all-round success more pronounced and enduring than in Lagos. It is therefore heartbreaking what happened in Lagos recently, where largely misguided Igbos, with little or altered sense of history, embarked on a fight that was needless, tactless, and profitless. An Igbo proverb says, "Oberabonye abiabuleya." A visitor should not be a burden or source of misfortune to his hosts. Unfortunately, some of our Igbo brother Lagosians allowed external negative influences to drive them to almost remove the seats from their own buttocks. As progressive Democrats, we believe that every Nigerian has a right to aspire to any political office that he or she is qualified for, and to vote and be voted for wherever one resides and pays taxes. And we will not support any act to deprive anyone of such rights. But the place of akonuche, tact, and wisdom must always be preserved. Lagos is no less Yoruba land, as Anambra is Igbo land. Just like Lagos is not a no man's land, just like Ebonyi is not a no man's land. Any contrary view to this is as irresponsible as it is provocative. These are facts that must be stated clearly, and we do state them clearly.
He further appealed to Yorubas in Lagos State to overlook what has happened.
In view of all the above, with every sense of sincerity and responsibility, we hereby publicly appeal and urge our Yoruba brethren and compatriots in Lagos to overlook any provocations, disrespect, or insults that they may have endured flowing from the last election cycle. Friendship is a burden that weighs both ways. The mutually beneficial and long-term relationship between Igbos and Yorubas in Lagos, cemented in intertribal marriages, long-term, intricate, and rewarding business relationships, and decades of successful political collaboration, cannot be jettisoned because of some individuals who have no or poor sense of history. We are aware of some recent unhealthy and unproductive utterances by some individuals of significant standing in the Igbo society. It is trite Igbo wisdom that age and status compel a certain level of responsibility and restraint in words and conduct. We condemn such comments that seek to deepen the divide and create unnecessary tension and bad blood, and responsibly urge such individuals to desist forthwith in the interest of peaceful coexistence and national unity. As we responsibly take due and proper cognizance of the unacceptable conduct of some Igbos, we state that there have equally been unacceptable conduct in words and action across board, including those throwing fire into the southeast from other zones and tribes, unwarranted attacks on Igbos, victimization and the blanket characterization and stigmatization of Igbos. We equally condemn such acts, as the conduct of one or some can and should not be seen as true for all or used to judge all. We equally call on all those concerned to desist forthwith.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voice TV, Nigeria.